All right, guys, bang, bang. What's going on? To an exciting edition, main event, Talkin Hands. Host Preston, joined by my co-host, Danny Betts. We're break down this weekend's epic main event featuring Canelo Alvarez as he takes on Terence Bud Crawford. Before we get into that, we usually recap the fights that happened last week. Not really too much to talk about. I know we've been off for a little bit. Last one we did was the Moses fight where he smashed Dillian White. That was very impressive, and little stuff here and there. Danny, anything you would like to touch on before we get into this huge main event action? Or
Hell no, let's get to it, bro.
yeah, we'll get right into it. As always, this week fight is Terence Crawford taking on Canelo Alvarez. Current odds at FanDuel have Canelo Alvarez as a moderate favorite, not huge, minus 192. Terence Crawford plus 150. Round props, pretty tough. Over under is set at 11.5. Juice, crazy, minus 430. Fight goes is minus 400. Crawford decision plus 190. Canelo plus 110. Canelo KO plus 370. Crawford KO plus 950. Big time fight. Danny, I believe you mentioned you will be there. What do you like here, Crawford Canelo?
Yeah, I'm excited. Though. I still can't believe I'm going. It hasn't hit me like fully yet, but yeah, I'm going nuts. I know somebody else. I mentioned her to you. She works with media. She lives over here in Cleveland. I know her personal friend. She'll be over there. I think she's with the Adams team that's gonna fight Bohachuk.
Okay,
And I
it's a
told her
big
good
fight.
luck, man, but I think he's gonna get worked. We'll see.
Yeah, I
But
think he'll
yeah,
get knocked out. Yeah.
we'll see if he can survive or not. But I think he's gonna lose regardless. But yeah, shout out to Dixon, Rob Polo, my boy Mario. Yeah, this is a huge fight, man. Huge fight. A lot of people weren't expecting it. Me neither. I mean, I heard rumors. Everybody heard rumors and stuff, but like, it really started. My boy C Mac, let's get it. I might hit you up, man. I'm gonna be in Vegas for a couple days, so maybe we could link up. But it actually started being like for real when Crawford beat Masvidal. That's when Turkey really stepped in and made it pretty clear they were gonna fight next. And we know about Canelo. He's let us down with the KO prop a couple fights. I mean, we won some money on decision for sure.
Yeah.
He's one of the GOATs, all the experience in the world, the younger guy, which is crazy, but he's definitely the older guy in fighting years.
Yeah.
For sure. Like he's got a lot of miles, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
fights, a lot of training camps and things like that. And Crawford's coming up, man. He had one fight at 154, and he's stepping up all the way to 168, dude. The way alone is tough, is a lot. But it's not as much as for me personally, as much as people are making it out to believe, because like Crawford's the bigger guy. I mean, he's a little bit taller, he's got the longer reach. He walks around like probably at 190, almost 200 pounds. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Like, he's not fighting somebody. The thing is that Canelo's fighting big guys. That's the difference. Like, the true 168, even he went up to 175, obviously, and lost. But yeah, I dug into this fight all week. Like, my son was just chilling with me the whole time. I've just been stuck on a TV and monitors for weeks now. Because in the beginning, I kind of had like I don't want to say strong. I had like a little lean. We know Canelo just fought, Berlanga and Skull. Dan looked good. He knocked down. He had multiple knockdowns like with Berlanga and the last couple fights, Ryder, Munguia.
Yeah, Munguia.
But he can never get them got out of there.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to say, he was carrying Munguia, I could see that. Mexican. Berlanga, tough, big guy. Ryder, he should have got out of there. So the last guy he fought that he knocked out was Caleb Plant. But we know him. He does the same shit. He'll outbox you for 5 rounds and starts getting tired, and you could get him out of there late. Look what happened to him against a smarter guy that stepped up in weight, and he lost to the Mexican. And what was his name? Rodinez? I think.
Yeah, Rodinez. Yeah.
So Crawford, we know him. His epic fight with Spence, or epic performance with Spence.
Yeah.
He whooped his ass, bro. Like, for me to this day, I would always say like that was definitely not the best Spence for sure. Like I
Mhm.
don't know, something happened in the camp, all the accidents and things like that. Definitely was not the best Spence for sure. Or you could also say like Crawford was just that good and he just beat his ass. Me personally is a mixture of both. But Crawford's a dog, man. Good footwork, can switch stances. He's more lethal in the southpaw stance when it comes to the offense. In my opinion, he's a little bit more defensive when it comes to the orthodox, but that's how he switches up. Um, and that's the thing. Like I said this in the breakdown. If you guys been watching this show for a while, when Crawford fought Masvidal, I said he was gonna have a hard time. I thought he was gonna win. I was looking at the decision prop. I didn't bet it, but I knew he was gonna have a hard time because Masvidal is so tricky, so much movement, herky jerky. If you kind of want to call it the amateur, he still does a little of amateur style, especially the first like 7 rounds. And you notice like after that, Crawford started looking better after that moving like slowed down later on.
Yeah.
Look and I thank God for that fight because everybody was high on Masvidal when he fought Virgil Ortiz, and I bet Ortiz max bet, and even Ortiz had a horrible time the first 5 rounds. Like that movement was crazy, and then he started breaking them down later on. You know, almost even got the knockout later on. But yeah, so that doesn't say a lot. Yeah, it was just one fight at 154 in my opinion against a tough guy. And then for those that don't know, Masvidal and the amateurs fought in bigger weight classes. So in this fight against Canelo, up a couple weight classes, you know, Canelo's got the experience. He throws just single shots. He looks to break you down with single shots. Doesn't really look for you know, combinations. It's high guard pressure, and you know, toolbox wise, Crawford has way more tools in the toolbox, in my opinion. My thing is, can he take the punches? How's the weight gonna affect his legs? Late in the rounds, you know. But my pick, man, I finally made my pick, dude. And I gotta go with Canelo, dude. I gotta go with Canelo to lose to Crawford, bro. I'm taking Crawford. I think he's too skillful. From the southpaw stance, that's when he really has that power jab. He works the body with it, which I love. Up to the body. And he controls the fight with that jab. And my thing is the movement, athletic. He's too athletic, too slick. It's just, can he take the punches? I think he can. And like I said, he's not small. He's not a small dude. Yeah, he's going up a couple weight classes, but I definitely think he got outboxed Canelo to a decision. Now, if he, bro, you know me, every Canelo fight, I always praise Canelo's chin. Like his chin is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I really don't think there's no way in hell that Crawford's gonna knock him out. If he did that, I'm gonna lose my voice when I'm in Vegas. Like, I really don't think so. That would be shocking to me. I just think that he's just too skillful, man. Name me one. Look at all the fighters that Canelo's been fighting. None of them are as skillful as Crawford. Not even close. The last one is Bivol. And you can't even argue with Triple G when he was 41. I mean, that's what, 6-7 fights ago? So I gotta go with Crawford, man. I think he's gonna shock the world. He's gonna make history because there's been no male boxer to have 3 undisputed champion in this era. Nobody's ever done it. Female wise, Clarissa Shields done it. That's it. But I mean, I know it's a tall ask. My thing is, look at the line. I got at plus 155. You could still get, I think they might be still 150. I know some of them dropped to 135, 145. The bookies respect the hell out of Crawford, bro. If you name all the breakdowns and videos I've been watching all week, the only thing they've been saying is the weight. That's it. I'm like, how does Canelo win the fight? They're not saying, they're saying, oh, it's too much of weight. Canelo's, you know, the bigger man. There's weight classes for a reason. Without no description of how he's winning the fight. He's not gonna win. He's not gonna throw more volume. The only way for me, in my opinion, is that he hurts him and knocks him out. That's the only way. And we have seen Crawford hurt before, back in the day. But remember, he's gaining 20 pounds, and that's only gonna help his chin, in my opinion. And plus, Canelo hasn't knocked nobody out since Plant. So I gotta go with the more skillful fighter in this fight. Um, I got him at plus 155, and I gotta go with Crawford, bro. I have to.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Von Polo likes Crawford. Gerardo likes Crawford. Now, this is the only thing. I know you talk about it too a lot. Most people who I speak to do like Crawford. I will say that. Now, I know it's not like a huge like.
I don't. I'm
you
going
know,
with what I see, bro. I always say that. I will always go with what I see. And you know,
uh,
I was leaning Canelo in the beginning.
well, so that's the thing. So I watched probably just like you, probably the last 3 fights of Canelo and Crawford, and for me, for Crawford to win, I know what you're saying with like skill wise. I think whoever establishes the jab, if Crawford chooses to fight off the jab, which he really doesn't, that's not really how he fights. That's how Canelo loses most of his fights. Because Canelo, even when he's fighting these bigger guys, he's
I mean,
pushing the
he did it with
base.
Masvidal.
Yeah, near the end, that was he didn't look great in that fight. You know that.
No, but I mean, Canelo does not move like that at all.
Yeah, I know, but to me, what's going to happen is Canelo is just going to push Crawford back most of the fight, get him against the ropes, and start pounding to the body, pounding to the head. I think it's a tough fight. I think it's a really tough fight to call. I understand the sentiment because we were on the wrong side. Crawford beat the shit out of Spence, but he also beat the shit out of him. The power hurt Spence. Like every punch, Spence was just being fucking body wrecked. When he moved up to 154, he didn't hurt him like that.
I'm glad you said that because I forgot
Yeah.
to say that, and that's another reason why people were so down on Crawford because he knocked out everybody he fought at 147, and then he finally fought somebody he didn't knock out.
Yeah.
That was a horrible stylistic, for
Correct,
a knockout.
Yeah, no, because I had Crawford decision. It was like nothing. It was like the odds weren't even that great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was projected for him to knock him out because you see how he looked against Spence. Canelo is on a decline. That's that sentiment. It's true. You watch his fights. He's not moving his head. He's getting hit. He wasn't like getting like beat up by Munguia or Berlanga. The Berlanga fight just didn't look as good as I remembered. I watched it at the casino, but I rewatched it. He was getting like hit a little too much. He not like bleeding, but he was getting like beaten up, like his cheeks, like it was showing the physical damage. So it doesn't look great. Crawford, he does get hit. Doesn't look like he's showing like that damage. I'm still going to take Canelo decision. I'm not saying it's the size. I think he can push the pace, push him back, get him against the ropes. He can't just fight in the center of the ring and expect to win, a boxing match. I also think the speed isn't going to be as beneficial as people think for Crawford as I think they think he'll be moving up in the weight. I still think Canelo does have like decent speed where he can take the punches, see the punches, and move a little bit. It's going to be a tough fight. I like the draw. I know Gerardo said the draw.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. Everybody's playing.
Yeah. Because I don't think either guy gets knocked out either, honestly. I think Crawford could get buzzed. I will say this, if Terence Crawford knocks out Canelo Alvarez, it's probably the most impressive victory I'll ever see. Honestly.
Dude, he's gonna obviously, but if you've been following me, like my top pound for pound, Usyk, I got Bam probably second in a way. Like Crawford's like maybe top 5, but like even that.
This is a huge. I'm not saying it's like a huge step up, but this is his biggest name.
If Canelo,
sure.
if he beats Canelo, he's gonna jump up for sure. Like.
I just don't know who he would fight after that. Like I'm not saying it's a lose-lose for Canelo either, because Crawford's a huge name for him too, but it's a great fight for Terence Crawford to
I love, and since we did like our breakdown or whatever, we could talk a little bit more about it. Like, I like how these guys are taking it serious. Both guys, like Canelo's sparring with my boy Boots Ennis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah. I always love seeing fighters do that shit. And then I don't know if you saw, Crawford had Triple G. Crawford had motherfucking Triple G in his camp. So it's there. And another thing I like too, some people look at it as a bad thing. I don't. It's been a year since Crawford has fought. I
Yes.
love
Yeah.
that. He took a whole year off to really build his body. I don't know if you've seen the pictures
Yeah. No,
or
he's
the
big. Yeah, he's
or
big. Yeah.
embedded or they actually did embedded was a dope. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah.
He looks and he's jacked. Like he looks in
Hmm.
great shape. So I'm loving that too. So I'm this fight is just crazy to me. I can't believe I'm gonna be there live. I can't wait. Um, it's one of those fights like I'm a gladly like if I lose my bet, I don't care. Like I love this fight. This fight is
Yeah.
awesome. But I just gotta go with what I see, man. It's just for me, I would if I was like I don't like playing like that, but like if I played both sides, I would just fade Canelo decision. I would
Hmm.
play Canelo KO, late props, like, which is crazy. Like 7-12 is like plus 550, 600, things like that.
Yeah.
And then Crawford decision. Because I don't see a Crawford knockout. That's for sure. The other two, the biggest one is Canelo by knockout late. But I don't think he's been slowing down late too, man. And Crawford is the opposite. He starts picking it up, picking it up, picking it up.
Yeah.
That, so it's gonna be a really it's gonna be a crazy chess match, man. I can't
Yeah.
wait to
I'm a
see it.
little. I don't want to say it's gonna be like a disappointing fight, obviously, or I don't want to
You
put that in the
always have
air.
low expectations for
I
every fight. I
I
swear.
know, but no, just because you watch Canelo, even it took him like 2 3 rounds to like warm up against like Munguia Berlanga. We had the KO. I think he
Okay,
should have
okay,
got like
yeah,
Munguia out of there like 10 times.
I can
It's like
understand that, but this
yeah.
type of fight is like even if it's like a huge IQ like chess match,
Hmm.
the anticipation for the next like move from both of these type of fighters is like it's got my eyes. I'm just staring the whole time. It's like
Oh
the
yeah,
whole,
yeah,
it's like Better BF and Bivol when they went at it. Like you didn't know what was gonna happen. Every little one mistake and you could screw up the whole fight.
yeah. And I'm not pushing that like as what we said like with the size aspect. It's just Canelo, every fight, he's pushing the pace. He's moving forward. Crawford, when he's also at his best, he's moving forward. I'm not saying it's going to be the weight alone,
You
but if
sleeping on his boxing, bro. I'm telling you.
no, Crawford's the best, but yeah, Crawford's the better boxer. Yes, he is. Like he
No,
can
I
hit
know, but
him.
people just fell in love with him knocking people out at 147. It's like this dude could box. Like
Oh yeah,
he's good.
no, no,
What?
I agree with that. I like I said, we were totally wrong against fucking Spence, and it was just horrible. Uh, Honestly, I don't mind this bet that Kaiser B is sharing. Canelo wins, Crawford Morse thrown plus 400.
Oh, I like that. Damn, plus 400.
Yeah, because I think Crawford to win the fight is going
He's
to,
gonna throw more for
yeah,
sure.
outland him. Yeah,
That's why I'm surprised it's plus 400.
yeah,
I don't think
because,
Canelo wins though, but
hmm
that's just me. But that odds, that's a great
yeah,
bet. That's a
yeah.
great bet,
This got announced, which we could have touched on the Tyson Mayweather exhibition, total joke.
dude. That's just I don't
And
know why I talk
then
about
we
that.
were gone when this got announced, the Jake Paul Tank Davis. That is also an exhibition. So that is also a total joke.
That's wild too.
Yeah, that is a
The
total
Tyson
joke.
and Mayweather is way worse, but like
Yeah,
I did not. I'm like let this be fake, please, but it's not. That.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it is a great fight. Everyone can watch it, should watch it. Netflix, so it's like free
Oh
basically. If
yeah.
you have Netflix, you can watch it. So, UFC's going on earlier that day. So, you watch
I'm gonna
UFC,
be.
then you watch the boxing. So,
I got a long day Saturday.
yeah, so that's going to be great. We can touch on undercard. This will be really quick. I have nothing on the undercard. I really just was watching Crawford Canelo fights for like days on end. So, do you have anything you like on the undercard, Danny? If you want to share, if not, no big deal.
Bro, me and the guys in the Patreon, we locked in our bets like days ago. The whole
Yeah.
card. Like I was so linked in this card. Um, I'll try to break it down real quick. Like Kylan Walsh is gonna fight Vargas, one of his sons.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a setup spot. I think you parlay Walsh. It's pretty decent, like minus 300s. Um, I'm actually gonna look. I haven't bet it yet, but I think I'm gonna take Walsh like later props to get a knockout. I think he's just too slick on the feet, too skillful. Vargas is still green.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
he's
could
not the best of the
no.
sons. Yeah.
If the only way he wins is if he catches him somehow, but I doubt that. And like you really think if you want to talk about narrative, you really think Dana White's best prospect in boxing at this card on this card, you think he's gonna put him in a fight that you think he's gonna lose? Ain't no
Right.
way, bro. Ain't no, ain't no way. So I like him in that fight. The Lester Martinez and Betty fight, that's gonna be a banger. If you guys don't know, tune in, man, because those guys are just gonna go and scrap. Like, and Billy is a huge muscular guy that's gonna go forward.
Yeah.
I'm about to whip my son's ass. So yeah, he's gonna go forward, pressure, throw bombs, and try to take your head off. Lester Martinez is the same way, more calculated. He's a little bit more technical with it, but he likes to still get in there and bang it out. My thing is, I took the plus money side. I like Lester in that fight. I got him at plus 150, just because I was looking at they got one opponent, similar opponent is Gongoria, and Lester dominated that fight. And Billy had trouble. He got hurt multiple times. He's hurt. He's got hurt. He got hurt by Devonchenko when Devonchenko had one arm. He tore his tricep, and literally he was just spamming right hands, dude. And Billy's like on bad legs or whatever. I don't trust his chin, and he is really one of his weaknesses is like that uppercut. He gets hit with that uppercut. Gungura caught him multiple times, hurt him. And Lester's uppercut is nasty, bro. And it's slick, like it's real tight, and he just goes right in the pocket. So I'm taking Lester in that fight. What else? There's a heavyweight fight too. I don't want to talk a lot about that, but I like the underdog in that one too. I think dogs are barking in this card, bro. Franklin Jr. It's a pick 'em pretty much. I got plus 100. It's some lines are like minus 105. I think minus 110. But I like Franklin in that fight. Bohachak, I like. He's like another parlay piece, minus 500. Is a rematch. Adams is the only guy to knock him out, but I don't think Bohachak is the same guy. That was a while back. If you see him fight Virgil Ortiz, you will know. Because that dude, I don't know where he got that second chin from. He moved up in weight. That helps, like I said. But like he was taking some shots by Ortiz and dropped Ortiz multiple times, even though it was more like flash knockdowns and slips.
Yeah.
But still, dude, to do that, hang in there with Ortiz, and some people think he won.
It was a close fight.
Yeah, I like him. And then what other fight? Steven Nelson, he's in the Crawford camp. He's the guy that fought Pacheco. Took a beating. Pacheco beat his ass pretty much, but he's tough. I think that goes the distance. I think that's a parlay piece, minus 250. But the guy he's fighting is Roca Santana. Santana fought Lester Martinez, and that's the only guy I saw that dropped Martinez late in that fight. It was more because Martinez was gassed the hell out. It was a great fight, and Martinez, won in the scorecards. But Santana, he could maybe pull off the upset by decision, but I don't know. Because Pacheco whooped Nelson's ass. It's one of those beatings like you might not be the same, bro. Like even though you're tough as hell, that's you should just like got knocked out or anything. But that's pretty much it for me for the whole card. There's a couple other little fights that I'm not gonna touch.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because I saw I don't know if it's Twitter or what they were saying. It was like 3 days of fights they were doing. Like Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon, then like the Saturday night, like the main card. So crazy. I really good. Like I said, I got nothing. I watched a little Fernando Vargas Jr. Didn't look to be that great. I would agree with Dan. I would assume Caleb Walsh gets it done, and Billy just basically just a knockout artist. So I don't understand the line for fight doesn't go is like minus like even money. Like and Billy only wins by KO.
Yeah, but I feel like we're gonna get one of the best wars this year, and it somehow makes the cards. That's how I see that fight going, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw that. I'm like, Like that's all Billy does is throw big punches.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't box. Like
But I really won't be surprised if Lester catches him, bro, because I don't trust him with his chin.
Yeah. So I'm not like huge on him either. It was just we got like not lucky, but when he detonated whoever the fuck he fought last in like one round.
Yeah,
like,
one round.
Well, that's how that goes. So, okay, moving on. Any news? We just want to go into like best bet and we can get out of here, basically.
News wise, I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. So we'll go into best bet. Dan, let you go first, and then I'll go right
best
after
bet for the Canelo fight and Crawford fight. I got Crawford plus 150. Well, plus 155. Yeah, I don't want to get greedy because the system's like plus 2 something. Why do that? You got the underdog money already. Yeah, I think he gets it done, man. I think he somehow, some way. It's just he's got too many skills for me to pass up, and I think Canelo's way more older in boxing years.
Canelo's fought top tier fighters for 15 years.
Yeah,
like basically.
And let's not think, bro, because people think like he just started at 168. He started his career at 140, bro. Like, let's not make it look like.
Canelo was.
Yeah, I say when people say, "Oh, he's a true 168." No, he's not.
No, yeah, like 154.
Yeah,
160.
147. He was at for a while too. Like he started at 140. So like, let's stop with that, bro. Like
Yeah, Canelo's not like Canelo fought like Kovalev. Kovalev's a big fucking guy.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's fighting bigger guys.
Yeah,
he's not like a true 168 fighter.
Like imagine like when he fought Bivol, like Bivol was just bigger but he had more boxing skill. Like he shit on Canelo, but like you saw the difference. Yeah. So for me, unfortunately, it's like chalk, probably Canelo decision, like plus 110. That's why I'll go. I don't mind the draw.
It's plus money.
Yeah, I don't mind the draw. I know people have the draw. For me, it's just like watch the fight. I would not like bet the house on this fight because there's a lot of things you don't know that are gonna happen, that could happen. This isn't Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. This is like a crazy, like big time fight. So
some people thought,
yeah. So we'll see what happens there. Dixon, I think that's Boyachuk, and I don't know the other guy, Ula Sagwe.
Oh, no, Sagwe, yeah, he's good. He's fighting Japan a lot.
Okay.
Dixon, you're not on my aren't you in my Patreon, bro? You would know. Yeah. All right, I'll just say it. Fuck it. You know what? No, I ain't saying it. But yeah, I think they both win. I think they both win.
Uno Dos. I think this is Canelo 16 when he turned pro. He'll be bigger man.
That's what I'm saying. He's got a lot of miles.
He's fought and we've talked about we've done a million Canelo fights.
How many times I said, bro, he doesn't have the same head movement like from back in the day, like years ago. Yeah, it's just I think, and I think people are gonna be shocked when Crawford he's gonna fight. He's not Charlo or Skull. There's gonna be times he's gonna exchange, and he's in my opinion, he's a slightly better counterpuncher. I think he's gonna box his way with Canelo, wait for the counters, and he's gonna counter to the counter. Like that's the way he's gonna win, in my opinion. Like, but we'll see, man. People just making it look like he's just gonna get bullied. Like I'm like, dude, he's got a wrestling background and.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Yeah, no.
Dude's strong as shit. Like,
my thing is I don't know if I think someone commented like with the athleticism and then like speed. I don't know if that's going to translate as well for Crawford moving up in this weight.
He's not going to be slow. Is he going to be slower than Canelo?
I think it'll be pretty close. I think you'll be surprised at Canelo's speed. I think it's going to shock people. Because Canelo,
I've been watching Canelo forever.
But no, when he gets when he knocked down Munguia and when he knocked down Berlanga, they legit didn't see those punches coming. Like now he doesn't do that all the time anymore, but
what punch was it?
He dropped him right.
with the check,
uppercut. He dropped an uppercut on Munguia, and then like a left hook
the
to
check left,
Berlanga.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the only one put. I
yeah,
mean, that's easy to miss, like with Crawford, in my opinion. If you go back, like I was watching the Laura fight versus Canelo years ago. Oh my
yeah.
god, bro, the different.
It's
Jesus
horrible. Yeah,
Christ,
it's horrible. Yeah,
horrible. What the?
like that was Canelo younger, quicker, and just
That's what I'm saying.
dominant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but huge difference. I know that was a long time ago, but
yeah.
I was literally breaking down, like looking at his recent fights too, from a couple years ago. Now I'm like, dude, it's night and day. Night
Oh
and
yeah. I mean,
fast.
I've been. I had like a fairly large bet for me on fucking Canelo KO against Munguia, and I'm like, how the fuck aren't you knocking this guy out? Like, yeah, it wasn't great.
Bro, for real. I was with you. I was
Yeah,
pissed.
it was so irritating.
Yeah, I know, Dixon. I just didn't know if you saw what. You gotta know my plays, so I don't know why you're asking. That's why I'm telling you.
Any chance Inoue loses Sunday? Dixon is asking.
So
I
I
don't
was.
even know if we get that on TV because ESPN ain't showing boxing no more. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't even look that up. What time is it too? I'm gonna be and my whole time clock's gonna be all screwed because I'm gonna be in Vegas, 3 hours difference. I don't know. We'll see. But I know you were talking Dixon. My long shot parlay is coming up soon, so I'm gonna throw that in there again. I still got. I'm debating a couple spots. Anyway, should win. I still got. I know MJ a lot too. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm leaning. I was telling Preston backstage I'm leaning. The over is 8.5. It's gonna be close. I won't be shocked if it goes the distance too. So my leans is probably over and then sprinkle a little bit, like I think it was like plus 240, 250 decision. Well, distance. And if you want to get a little more greedy, in a way, decisions like plus 300, 310.
Yeah.
But you know how you hate that guy, so this is not financial advice. I haven't bet anything in that fight yet.
No. So big fight though. Big fight for
Yeah,
Inoue too.
that's a
And
good. Yeah,
Inoue is another one where, fortunately or unfortunately, he's slowed down a tick too. So he's not quite where he once was 2, 3, 4 years ago.
I mean, my thing is like people when you're knocking motherfuckers out the first couple of rounds of every fight, like
Mm-hmm.
that, you can't get better than that.
Yeah.
So any other outcome, people are gonna be like, "Oh, look, it's not that good," And I hate that. It's like, of course you're gonna get that. You're gonna fight better people or different styles. You might fight a style like Mazarov and Crawford, for example. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but people will just like bashing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hopeful. We'll see if it ever comes to fruition with Bam. If Bam can make that jump.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude.
So that would be
I don't
quite
think
the
we'll ever
fight.
get it, but that
Yeah.
fight.
So that'll pretty much be it. Danny, you got any closing thoughts? I know he asked for Dana White. Did you look at Dana White at all for
Man,
tonight?
I was torn. I didn't pull the trigger. I might skip.
Yeah.
Just because, bro, I got a lot of bets and a lot of money for Saturday. And I got to look into that Noche fight too, fight card for UFC.
Yeah.
I'm needing a couple of spots. So I know I've been hot with Dana White, but I didn't really see something I love. I still got time, but I'm leaning, what the hell is his name? See, that's the lesson right there. I'm kind of leaning Sanchez a little bit. That's a pick 'em. Boy, he kind of. I think he might be even money now. And then his training partner too, that trains with Almeida. I think he gets a sub. It's like
Oh yeah.
It's plus
Yeah.
150, which is crazy to me. Like, how's the KO like plus 120? And I mean, he does have some knockouts, but like, I don't know. The guy he's fighting is a bum.
Yeah.
And
That's what I heard.
he looks to wrestle a little bit. And I think if anything, if he does clip him on the feet, he's gonna do a stupid takedown attempt, and then this guy's gonna snatch his back and get like a rear naked choke or something. Because the jiu-jitsu difference in that fight it's crazy.
Right.
Like, so I would just play the sub plus 150 because he's like minus 400 or something.
Yeah, huge favorite for sure.
I
Yeah.
was looking at the dog in that chick fight, but I don't know. It's
Tough. Very tough.
she's a dog though. I like her striking. She's a little bowling ball.
Yeah, so the very least, I know we'll be back next week to recap this fight to see if there's any big fights for us to talk about. But at very least, talk about the fight, the undercard. A lot of fights we'll talk about. Grade the performances, all that good stuff. If you guys want, tune in next week for that. Tune in now, Dan White Contender Series. Leave a like, subscribe, comment below your thoughts, predictions. We'd love to respond to all your comments. Expecting this video to do pretty well. Big time fight. And we will see you guys next week for main event Talkin Hands. Peace, guys.